Hey everybody, sorry about the last rinsing and extraction video. I got a slew of phone calls coming in, which is a good thing. But unfortunately, when you're filming with your cell phone and you got phone calls coming in, it automatically turns off the video. So I'm a little further ahead than where the last video left off, which is in that room right by the stairs. Got the stairs done right here and right over there. You can see the difference. Even in this carpet, it's pretty worn out. Got my fan blowing down that way there to help speed up the drying. And I did this little section right here. And then I just got the rest of this small dining room and little entry path to take care of. So I apologize for the previous video cutting off like that. But I wanted to do a little bit more, and then I will share this video probably as part 2 of 2 through my next slew of videos I did for this particular job. So be sure to look for the other ones. If you're wondering why I started this video when I'm almost done, that is why. So I appreciate you watching. If you have watched every video in this series and you are on this one, thank you. I really appreciate it. One thing I'm going to try and do in the future, when I have more time to go to my actual computer and not just upload through my phone to YouTube, I'm going to start doing playlists. So if I have a carpet job kind of like this one, where I did most of the steps or all of the steps with separate videos, I'll put them in a playlist for easy access so you can view them all together instead of having to click on each individual one. That should allow them to play one after another. So that is a plan that I've been thinking about lately to do to make it easier for you guys to watch my content. If you want to see a whole job back-to-back videos, I was thinking that would be a good idea to help you guys out. And it'll kind of organize my channel a little more so it'll look more presentable. I am not good at video editing. I don't really have any software to do so, so that's about the biggest reason why I just do individual videos for each thing. Maybe one day I'll get a software and be able to do a little more on it. Plan on getting a different camera and not just my cell phone. So maybe I can get like a better GoPro, because I have an old one, GoPro 3 Black Plus or something like that, which isn't too bad. It does 1080p, but you want to get something a little bit better or newer. Maybe I can start mounting it on the wand or something, so you see direct, kind of like how I am, or with the client's okay, I can maybe boom it on the edge of this countertop so you can see it from a different angle. So that's commonly why all my jobs are done first person view. It's just because I don't have anything to kind of kickstand my phone or a different camera to do those different angles for you too often. Well, we'll get there, right? We'll get there. So again, thank you so much for watching. My name is Nolan. My business name is Black Diamond Services, if you haven't noticed that yet. This is what I do pretty much on a daily basis. mostly carpet, but I do tile jobs when they come in. That is also my background, upholstery jobs. Be sure to check previous videos for that content as well. I do have some videos of each of those services. While I'm at it, I might as well give you a little background. So where I used to work, I got asked all the time if we cleaned windows, and I always told them no. Unfortunately, that business doesn't offer it, and I never knew back then of a company that was any good. So while I was still working there, I finally, probably a little longer wait than I should have, but I finally said to myself, you know what? Why don't I learn how to do some window cleaning and start doing some jobs on the weekends to make some extra money? And why not? And at the time, I only had my firstborn, so it was more of, to help support my son and my wife, so that way we can at some point grow into this at that time. And I actually wasn't even thinking about getting my own van. I was just doing it for extra money. And this is, 3-4 years ago, almost. And so I got the window cleaning equipment. We, actually researched a bit and went and got some professional window cleaning tools and a belt and all that stuff to hang my squeegee on and my applicator and all that fun stuff, and started doing some residential jobs here and there. Made some extra money, which was great. Didn't do a lot of jobs, but practiced on my house a handful of times. And so I'm in a dusty area, so it literally wouldn't be more than like 3 months and my windows would look almost the same. So it is very dusty over here. I'm surrounded by a lot of orchards, a lot of farmers. So I do that. Got a handful of jobs going, and then it got to a point where we were able to figure out the van situation. My first baby out there, with a good quality machine, good equipment, a nice, amazing wand that I love compared to what I've used in the past. And so I was doing that in the past to make some extra cash, pay some debt down and whatnot, so you can get yourself a setup like this, because it's not cheap. And if you're looking to get into it, if you have fairly decent credit, it is very doable. I made some huge changes in my life and got myself into a better situation. Went from sleeping on a floor just because the place I was working at completely shut down, and it was right after 2008. And in California, at least, I don't know how it is around the rest of the states or the world, but the market crashed, and that's why one of the reasons why the company shut down where I was at for 3.5 years. Lost that job, was doing some small jobs here and there, keep me afloat, and then I finally got my carpet cleaning job that I was at for 9 years. And probably about the, what would it be, the 7.5 or 8th year is when I started doing the window cleaning. And then a little bit later, I bought equipment to do dryer vent cleaning and started doing a few dryer vents here and there. And then finally grew into buying my first machine. So with time and patience, I was able to start out bigger than you would think you would normally need, but now I'm able to take bigger jobs on, do larger commercial jobs if I want, apartment complexes with longer runs, because my machine is powerful enough to run lines that long, which there are other options. You can get portables to do stuff like that, so you can run it up to that area. But I've always been used to truck mount setups, so I kind of had my eye on what I wanted. So if you take your time, you be persistent, if this is what you want to do, I say go for it. There's plenty of carpets to clean for everybody. I wish I would have had that mindset 5-6 years ago. You know, because if you stay persistent, have a good attitude, do great work, get all the right tools, do everything you can to do the best job possible, get some good cleaners involved in that too. And you know, I honestly feel if I would have started 5-6 years ago doing this on my own, I would personally, in my opinion, just the rate I'm moving at, I feel like I would be at least on my third van, as far as, you know, maybe me still running one and having 2 other guys, bare minimum, cleaning for me as well, or maybe even having 3 of them running full time, and then I'd be able to do more managing, sales, or growing my other side of the business, which is house cleaning, which is probably one of the smartest things I've ever thought about doing, which is another thing we started before getting the carpet clean machine, and that has helped us a lot in the past 2 years that we've passed through slower times in the year after Christmas and such. So stay persistent. You know, I'm vacuuming the heck out of this area, so it's going to be super dry, but it does look fantastic, so I'm not going to complain in comparison to this where I haven't touched. But yes, stay consistent, stay persistent, learn from who you can, read books, get audiobooks about anything. It doesn't have to be pertaining to carpet cleaning, just business in general. A couple good books I suggest. The Energy Bus is a good one. The 10X Rule from Grant Cardone, that's a good one. Profit First. I don't remember the guy's last name, but I believe his first name is Matt or Matthew. That one will teach you how to properly make sure that you get paid and that you're not constantly in a battle of just making enough to keep your business afloat. And, you know, any other book that you can get your hands on for business, I can't think of the name of it. I just recently read it. It's kind of a shorter book, but it's about carpet clean. It was a good one. You know, a lot of the stuff I already knew about because of my length of time in the business, but it was a great book to have and read, because sometimes reading it from a professional source outside of your own area is nice for either a refresher or to see if there's something you might be missing that you can add into your business. So do what you can, read what you can. I used to not be big on reading books, but I like to actually have the physical copy in most cases of what I'm going to be reading, so that way when I get home I have more connection to it. That's just how I am a little bit. Still buy CDs and then I upload them to my phone or whatever, but I just like to have that physical connection with what I'm doing. That's how I learn, is by actually doing it and seeing it and not just seeing it. It's a little bit easier for most people, I think, that way, but yeah, do what you can to learn all that you can. If you're getting into this business, I highly suggest it. It is rewarding. It does have its rewards to it. It is rewarding in itself that when people get happy of how the work turned out and they're satisfied with you, you know, you have a good personality and they enjoyed having you in their home doing work for you, you're going to get repeat business. One of those phone calls that I got It's 2 properties, or I should say two homes on 1 property. It was a referral from a previous client of mine that I did a bunch of carpet for. So just connect with people. Take more time to spend with people. Do a good job. You know, show them that you're not like everybody else. Use blowers. Put the corner guards in the corners where you need them. Get a safety door or pop-up door, whichever you want to call it. Put your name on it. Name everything. I got my stickers even on my corner guards. Not every company uses corner guards, surprisingly or not, and even where I used to work, when I do a job and I was the second or third or whatever technician to come in and do it, I'd sometimes had clients say, I don't remember seeing those last time. So little things like that stand out. Yes, it's extra work, but you know, build it into your business model. People will notice these little things. People love this pop-up door. I'm probably one of the first or few in my area that actually has one. I have yet to see another carpet cleaning business with one, just personally. And you know, people will appreciate that because you're keeping the bugs out more. You're able to still see your stuff, and you're not letting heat out. You know, obviously some still escapes, but nothing compared to a wide open door. I don't ever have to worry about the door slamming open if it's windy, because I can leave it wide open so it doesn't do that. All these little things that make you set you apart from others. So just think of little things like that. If you ever have any questions, feel free to leave it in the comments. If you are starting a business or you have one and you're curious to where I got any of my tools, my products, anything, I don't mind sharing it. You know, the more you learn, the more you earn, from what I've always heard. I don't know who said that originally, but I believe in it. And you know, when you share with other people knowledge or anything like that and they prosper, I truly believe it does come back to you tenfold. Even if you're not anywhere near my area, I don't know, sometimes just doing the right thing feels like, you know, things come around and things happen, you know. I just making the right connections and nurturing those and doing your best. And you will do perfectly fine in this business. Sorry, this came out to be a little bit longer than I was expecting, more talking than cleaning, but if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell button so you can see when other videos come in. If you like the videos where I explain certain things or talk about certain subjects, let me know if you like that type of stuff. I'm going to be doing content that's talking and non-talking here and there, but if I got something on my mind that I feel is worth sharing, I'm going to share it because I think that's important. Just having a bunch of silent videos, or I should say the noise of my machine and stuff, after a while might get boring for some, and some people like to hear about the business and the daily work, so I like to share that stuff. So I enjoy it myself. I find myself watching other guys' videos. There's a couple guys that have a lot of subscribers, and you know, they share a lot of content too, and they seem like good guys and do quality work from the videos I've seen. So that really interested me, and thought, you know, if they could do that, I feel like I could do it too. So that's why I started doing videos, is partly because of other cleaners that are doing well with their content, and you know, feel like they're sharing valuable information here and there throughout their videos. And just kind of almost like a reality TV show in a sense. There's a guy that shows himself at the gas station picking up some stuff to eat before his job, and then goes to the job and shows some of the cleaning and stuff like that. You know, I catch myself watching it, even though I'm doing it all day already, because I find it interesting. You know, if I miss something and I see them doing it, something that I can add, or something that they're doing just in their videos that I can add to mine to make them more enjoyable for you guys. I'm always looking, and I'm always trying to learn. So again, thank you so much for watching. This will be the end of this job for these series of videos. Don't know if I'm going to do a last one or not. I might. But if you don't see anything for else, I'll be uploading more content at another time. Thanks again. Have a great day. Nolan with Black Diamond Services.